That right there is the corner of my fingernail. It is not clickbait, and it hurt like a mother. Santa was good to me this year, and in return I was irresponsible. See, Meta had a deal on their 3S headsets where if you got them from certain retailers, you would get a $75 gift card. And for some reason, even though I'm in my 30s, my mother still spends just as much on each of her children for Christmas as she has our entire lives. I'm really lucky. I got a cool mom. I'm kind of surprised she has kept it that way with grandkids in the mix. And I knew she'd already gotten some stuff for me. So I wouldn't have asked her if I could put it on my list if they hadn't had that deal going on. But they had it going on. And with VR comes problems, namely issues of space. There's not a ton of space in my room. I can kind of make it work. Now, one game I knew I wanted to get because my cardio is garbage. It is absolute garbage. Part of that turns out to be just because my scoliosis shoves my guts around enough for my lungs to be a little bit squished compared to other folks. So my air circulation is not exactly top tier. So I gotta treat my lungs like a muscle you tone. You don't bulk. It's gotta get used to being what it is. So I thought VR would be a pretty good way to do some cardio. In the fall, I was at my cousin's place where I got to try a game called
Pistol Whip.
First, I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of fun. I mean, if you want to feel like a badass, leave the aim assist on. And if you want to learn where you really stand in Pistol Whip, leave the aim assist off. It is a completely different game. Now, I think VR is interesting. It's definitely like big hit, big miss. And there's a lot of cool stuff you can do there for free. You can hop from world to world and listen to people tell jokes, play goofy. I feel like I'm kind of in the predominantly single-player campaign phase of my gaming. Oh, I almost just ran straight ahead.
No, do it. Do it. Jump.
Really?
Jump.
Okay.
Kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me, dude?
Are you with me?
I definitely was not with you.
Are
You
you
weren't supposed to do that. That's funny.
You're the worst friend.
No, dude.
You're
That's
the
what you're supposed to do. You're
worst
supposed to jump down
friend.
there. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to jump down there.
You're the worst friend I've ever had. Like the games I got for Christmas are Dark Souls 2 and 3 and Echoes of Wisdom. Games I got in Christmas past were Final Fantasy 16, Nier Automata. Most of my multiplayer endeavors have been either Smash or just playing Fortnite with friends to stay connected. To be fair, I'm actually having more fun with Fortnite than I thought I was going to have. I call my roommate into my room and I'm like, hey, do you want to try this game? I think you might think it's fun. And he's like, no, but I'll backseat it. I'll watch you give it a try. And I'm like, all right, sure. So I hand him my phone because I'm streaming the screen to the phone. Now, in this game, you're getting shot at all the time, and their bullets move slow. But if there's a dude in front of you and you pistol whip them, you get health back. See, I decided to be an absolute goofball and do one of these for a pistol whip. But while my roommate was watching, I pistol whipped right into the bottom of my desk. Now this desk is hardwood. I got it at a Goodwill for like $19. And this is under here. And I missed this and slammed into this. It is broken in standing position. This chair actually has a huge piston on it. I am over 6 feet tall and my feet don't touch the ground because it was just easier than rigging up a whole new desk. When I gotta sit in my chair, I gotta do a hop, one of these. This woke me up the first night. I fell asleep a couple hours, and then I woke up a couple hours because it just hurt too much to sleep through. And my feet rests either on the back of my desk or on my paper shredder, which sounds more dangerous than it is. I swear it's okay. Now, when I did this, it did not look good. I don't want to jump scare anyone. I'm going to show them what my thumb looks like now. It's not too bad. There's some dry blood on it. There's your warning. That right there is the corner of my fingernail. I hit my thumb so hard that I gashed the skin at the base of my nail and exposed the corner of my fingernail. Now, this bad boy is gonna pop off at some point. So I called the family nurse. I really don't think you need to go in and see them. And I sent my doctor a couple messages, and he recommended I go see same-day care. So being the absolutely flush with cash, rich little that I am, me and my state insurance drove our happy little all the way down. So the doctor that looked at me today, she basically said she'll get me a prescription to some antibiotic cream, and at some point it'll fall out and regrow. It might grow back in a little rough, but it'll regrow. Now, with that MetaQuest promo that happened this Christmas, I know a lot of you out there probably got a nice fancy new headset this last holiday season. See, I might actually be lucky compared to some folks who've already suffered worse fates since then. But I knew it wasn't broken, because if it was broken, doing this should hurt. So to be safe, they recommended I get a tetanus shot. I know, I'm freshly vaxxed, freshly indoctrinated, freshly woke. But they gave me a tetanus shot because they asked me when the last time was I got one, and I was like, I have no idea. And she comes back in and says, so the last time you had a tetanus shot was in 1996. There it is. I got my big kid Band-Aid. I mean, it was bound to happen at some point. I mean, when anybody's playing VR, look how much of a goofball they look like. They look ridiculous. You could play this game on easy mode and look like a goofball. Or like I said, take the aim assist off and learn where your real place in the virtual world is. I'm moving as fast as I can because I'm pistol whipping this dude. I want my health back. And then it went and cost me some of my health. Everybody looks like an idiot in VR. It's just the way it goes. But let's all act like safe idiots. Yeah? Oh, it feels weird. Like, I know I'm not supposed to play with it. I'll try. All right. That's all I got.